What's up, guys? Answering your questions. We are back with another question. A coach asked, this one's from Becky Dunn. Becky asked, can I ask for any shared experiences of people struggling with a member who's fantastically become very capable and progressed well, but is becoming overconfident? They are now attempting to coach other members, undermining the lead coach who is leading that session. Other members have even started to get frustrated with them and have complained. How is this best handled? Great question. Something that I assume us coaches out there have all experienced to some degree or multiple degrees. So Becky, thank you for bringing this one up. The first thing to do is seek to understand. I always aim to do this approach with anything. View the experience and what they're doing from their lens, not your own. So think about it like this. You and your coaching have been an extreme catalyst in their development, growth, and capabilities. And they know how good that feels. And it's not wrong to want that for other people. However, that's your job and not theirs, and we know that. So this makes us have to shift to number 2, and that is, as the leader, you must take action and address it. Now, it's always good to remember we get what we tolerate. So the more that we tolerate this, the bigger it would become. So we have to address it, even if it's uncomfortable or provides a little bit of a fear for us. Remember this as well. In the gym and in life, almost always, all hard talks are best received if they're delivered from a place of love, authenticity, and appreciation. And then with this, only if it is needed do we whip out the last option, and that is making a stance of decisiveness. Okay? Now allow me to give you 2 examples. I would pull Becky aside after class if this happened again or was becoming a frequent thing. And first I would address something great that happened within the class or that I noticed about her. Again, rapport and connection. And then from there, I would say, Becky, do you mind if I ask you a quick question? She's going to say, yes. And you say, Becky, I can't quite help but notice that when when things are going underway, you want to help the other members and almost begin attempting to coach them too. What's got you doing that? So first, I'm trying to seek to understand what is going on. And you're going to get a different answer or a plethora of different answers here. And again, avoid your gut instinct to say, well, it's our job and XYZ. I totally understand. Becky, I truly appreciate where you're coming from. That is so sweet and genuine of you. If I could ask that, I know your heart's in the right place. I don't want that to take away from the coaches and their ability to do what they need to do. So if I could just ask you to let the coaching stick to the coaches, and motivate, fist bump, inspire, continue to be who you are, because that's what you are. You being coachable has gotten you to this place, and they will get there too. Is that something you think you could do for us? That's the optimal spot. But you might get but so-and-so just always does it wrong or doesn't move right. And that's where we have to be decisive. We say, Becky, I absolutely understand. That's not your job. It is our job as the coaches. Might I have missed something today? Of course. And just so you know, our eyes are always scanning for safety. Efficiency is a long game. I look at doing this for the long haul, and I'm not going to overbeat somebody with coaching cues. There's a specific amount that I'm going to gradually work to help somebody progress. I appreciate where you're coming from. Let the coaches do the coaching. The tone changed. The decisiveness was there. And she is well aware, whether she likes that or not, I have to take a stand and be decisive. Now, I know it's helpful hearing this. And it is much harder to get out there and to execute it. So what do I recommend? I recommend first you practice communicating this. Rehearse it. Go through it a couple times. Because you might get out there to actually make the talk and you might get nervous. Your body's going to take over. Try the talk with a fellow coach or your partner or a loved one. And ask them after, How was that received on your end? Ask them. I know that you can do it, Becky, and whoever else out there needs to hear this, because just like fitness, it's not easy, but it's worth it. All right, guys, ask your coaching related questions by emailing me at shawn@twobraincoaching.com, or if you're in the group coaches Facebook group, post them there as well. I look forward to helping you guys out, answering your questions.